Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Erica, the Queen Sugarista. If you don't know me, now you know, CEO of Snatching Bodies Beauty Bar. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like, why not? If you need the gems, if you want all the deets on how to run a business, how I got into business, my techniques, going over the ins and outs of business as well, the pros, the cons, the good, the bad, all the juice, and all my transparency on the things that most your gurus is not about to tell you, then I'm your girl, because at this point, I'm tired of people trying to fake it till they make it. I'm tired of people trying to not be transparent and being realistic with their journey. So, on this episode, on my YouTube channel, we're going to go over feminine hygiene. Ooh, don't we just love it? So, I'm going to give y'all a story, because this has been going on a lot lately. So I had a client come in. This was actually a few months ago. I would say last year, probably around September, October. And I noticed she was a little raw right in between where her lip area was. So it was discoloration in that area. So in my mind, I'm like, why is it discoloration? Mind y'all, also, this is not a new client. This is a client I have been servicing for years consistently. She barely ever misses an appointment. I don't have really no problems out of her. So I'm like, okay, like, I'm asking her questions. So anybody, if you're an esthetician or even a cosmetologist, or if you're a expert in your field, then certain things you should know if something's not right with what either you're doing or what the client is doing. That's where you come in, you ask them questions like, is anything changing? So when it comes to waxing, please be mindful, y'all. Ask questions. Majority of the time, you know, well, you should know more than your client. And I don't mean that trying to be funny, but when I seen it, I instantly went into, before I even started waxing her, waxing the rest of the area, because I could notice the area once I got to that part, because it was only like a little piece right above where her lip, at the top part of her lip, down to some parts of her lip area. So I asked her, I said, what's going on, you know, with this down here? Like, do you feel irritated? Does it feel some type of way? And she's like, yeah, it's been feeling a little itchy. So I'm like, it's been feeling itchy? Like, y'all know when you hear stuff, you be like, I feel a little itchy. Wait. But okay. I knew it wasn't nothing like that, because of course, that's a whole nother story. We're not going to get into that. But she's like, yeah, it's just been a little bit irritated. You know, she's telling me. So I instantly went into question mode. Like, well, have you changed any of your soaps? Have you changed any of your underwears, your detergent? Do you put, what is your moisturizer that you using down there? Are you using any moisturizer down there? Do you feel dry at points? These are questions you ask, especially as a wax technician, because when you're dealing with the Brazilian area, you do have to watch out for these things, because as females, we go through so much, from BV to yeast infections to irritation to dry skin, because we're not taking care of our skin properly. That's what it is. I don't know how to explain to y'all. So she's like, at first I'm going down the list, y'all. I'm like, have you changed your soap? She's like, no. I'm like, are you moisturizing down here? She's like, well, yeah. I'm like, okay, what you using? She's using my healing balm. So I'm like, okay, that's a good moisturizer, because it's good, it's organic, and she's been using, she's never had no problem, no outbreaks, things of that nature. But also be mindful, as the older that we get, day by day, our hormones change every single day. It's gonna happen. There's no way around it. Like, you're not about to get away from it, right? So she goes and she's telling me these things. So I'm like, okay. So then I said, what about your detergent? Because y'all, what y'all don't know is, if y'all ever go into the store and there's certain things that you use, soaps, deodorants, deodorizers, detergents, if you ever see where it says new and improved, 9 times out of 10, they didn't change the formula, and whatever the formulation that they have that's new, the ingredients in it might not agree with your skin, because sometimes they can be using cheaper ingredients because they're trying to still get the profit margin where it needs to be. Because let's be realistic, inflation has hit, and it has hit a lot of businesses different. So if I can lower and change the formulation, so I'm not coming out of pocket that much, but I can up the price, I can still make money and I can still be in business. This is what people do. It happens. So I asked her about so she's like, well, yeah, I just changed my detergent. So I asked her, so my instinct was, y'all, because I pay attention to everything, even when I go in the store. I'm like, which one did you use? Because what came to my mind was, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but now you got the detergents that have the bleach already in them. Which, when I seen it on the shelf, I was like, I just don't feel like that's safe. Because the chemicals in bleach and detergent is not the same. Like, it's not. So I'm like, okay. So she's like, I did change my detergent. I said, well, which one you get? She said, the one that it got. I said, does it got the bleach in it? I said it before she said it out her mouth. She said, yeah. I said, when did you change it? She said, I just changed it maybe like 2 weeks ago. And I told her, I said, stop using it. I said, because it's causing irritation onto your skin, where she literally, y'all, was like 5 shades lighter than her actual skin complexion. That's how raw she was. She was about 4 to 5 shades, I would say. So she was like, oh my goodness, I never would have thought detergent. I said, yes, because you got to think you're washing your underwear, your clothes. Even if you don't wear underwear, if you're washing your pants or whatever you put down there, dresses or whatever, it's still touching the skin some way, some form. So sometimes it's the friction that's going on in between the skin that is causing the irritation. So she stops using. She ended up having to go to a dermatologist, which I told her, I said, you 9 to 10, you might have some type of skin irritation. Well, she goes to the dermatologist. The dermatologist basically tells her, yeah, you had a chemical reaction to the detergent, which it was something I already kind of figured, because you just gotta be careful. Just because it say new and improved, baby, that don't mean that you just go buy it. No. So, and everything don't work for everybody's skin. So yes, we figured out that it was a detergent. The dermatologist figured out that she had skin reaction to it, which caused it to, we are in May of this year. She's just now getting some parts of her skin colorization back, and it has calmed down a lot. But y'all, it was a battle for months going back and forth with, yes, she was still getting waxed. She wasn't getting waxed as often. I told her kind of stretch her waxes out a little bit more. I was recommending her to get the vaginals, kind of heal that area, which the vaginals actually help very well. Like, I kept asking her, how's your skin doing? You know, I'm checking up on her because that's just what I do. I love my clients that much. I was checking up on her, making sure she was straight. And she was just telling me, like, Erica, oh my God, like, it helped. Your healing balm, that was helping. She was like, it was definitely, but that's what it was. She was like, how did you notice? Our bodies go through changes, especially as women. Hormones happen every day. That's why half the time we can be good one moment and moody the next. It's going to happen. It's life, y'all. But you do got to be careful what you're putting on your body, what you're putting on your skin, especially what you're putting on down there. Tight underwear plays a part in dry skin, eczema. Why I say this is because it's the friction. Even for the ladies that, you know, y'all like, oh, I don't like wearing underwear. Well, baby, if you still wearing jeans or if you still wearing spandex shorts, please keep in mind, whatever you're washing with, be mindful of that, because it can still have an effect on your skin, and your skin can have a reaction to it. How I knew, because I end up having being transparent, a reaction to detergent years ago, where I had to switch up my whole detergent routine of what I'm normally used to been using over a decade, but because they changed the formula, it was drying my skin out. Like, and I kept saying, what is it? So as soon as I changed my detergent, as crazy as that sounds, I had no problem. So be careful when it says new and improved. That don't mean you go buy it. Okay? And please, I ain't trying to be funny. If it don't sound right, don't get it. Don't buy it. Don't look at it. We not doing None of that. Leave it on the shelf. Because I'm sorry, detergent and bleach are not supposed to go together. I don't care what these companies trying to find the best route or trying to make a better marketing tool. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm being transparent. You gonna do what you want, but I'm gonna be realistic. It don't sound right. So, thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I just wanted to let y'all know, and I'm going to give y'all even more updates on how to take care of your skin. Because, y'all, we got to do better. We got to do better. Y'all have a good one.